people, this is Final Prophecy Watch. Okay, this video is about what is the situation with Lindsey Williams and all the stuff that he's been saying. Lindsey Williams is like a preacher guy who, was the chaplain for the rich of the world, the elite of the world on the Alaskan pipeline in the 70s, as he says, and that's most likely true. This isn't anything against him. It's about the perception that most likely Lindsey Williams is meant to not really give people disinformation, but more give people the information that the elite want us to have. Because he knows a lot, and he knows a lot about finance, and he knows a lot. He plays the clown, but, he's very intelligent, and he's been telling everybody as of late, today's December 23rd, 2013, and that's the 100-year anniversary of the Federal Reserve rumor that the Congress, United States Congress, made a deal with the devil on December 23rd of 1913 and put us under the Federal Reserve System. Those people who say that's just a rumor or a conspiracy theory. Anyway, that's happening. That rumor persists. It does. And Lindsey Williams didn't say 100 years in his most recent interviews that he's been having about this global financial reset that's going to happen. Not revaluation, but reset that's going to happen in probably around March of 2014, he said. He said within 90 days, and he said that a week or two ago. So the point is, Lindsey Williams isn't really talking about the 100 years. He's talking about 1,000 years. Because there's also rumors that somebody made a deal with the devil 1,000 years ago. And what would that be, 1013? All right, so you see the kind of things that are going on. There's the quote-unquote rational explanation for all this, and then there's the esoteric and the suggestion. Let me put it to you like this. Lindsey Williams keeps talking about the physical cliff, that we're going to go over the physical cliff. He knows very well it's the fiscal cliff, but he says physical cliff, and he says it over and over. Why? Because that's the Azazel goat that gets pushed over. So all the things you think that are bad, like the goat being pushed over the physical or fiscal cliff, well, all that is the escape goat. It means you get away with it. It's like the escape clause, it's the way out when everybody else gets butchered. So it's not always a bad thing to go over the cliff. Physical or fiscal, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, he also talks about, how China, within, when they reset the entire world's currencies, within 5% of each other, so it's more even and fair, which is true. Within, 90 days is what he's predicting or saying that he was told by his elite friends. Okay. He's saying, well, China's gonna raise all their prices, and when you go to, the store, like if you go to the grocery store or the hardware store or whatever, all those goodies from China are going to be 30% more, and that's going to devalue your dollar and wreck you. Well, guess what? That's how China got rich. Was playing it, like playing it cheap, playing like they're poor. That's how they did it. So all that does is mean that now America will have a fair, a fair playing field. So when you go to the store, something made in America might cost the same as something made in China within 5%, or something made in India, or something, wherever. So, don't get so upset about all these things. They're actually good. The other thing is that this issue about everybody burning the American flag, they're burning it in India, they're burning it, people burn the American flag, people want to go to war with America, let's hate America, rah, rah, rah. Okay, what's that about? Guess what? If you get America mad and you go to war with America, then when the war's over, guess what? America is real nice to you, forgives you, and gives you lots of money and goodies, and that's why people do it. It's all planned, it's for money, it's not real, get over it, it'll be fine. This is Final Prophecy Watch. Stay frosty.